was suggested by ASMR Kitty, so you should go check out her channel. She is probably one of my favorite ASMR artists out there. She asked if I could do like show off some of my art. I have done a video like this, but it was really bad quality because it was right when I got my Blue Yeti and it wasn't like hooking up to my phone correctly, so I figured I could do one that you could actually see the stuff a little bit better. Surprisingly, a lot of my artwork is still in storage. If you guys don't know, I moved this past summer to this house. I do have some artwork in the back, so those will be separate clips, but I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I have on my desk. This is a collage piece I made. I don't remember if there was like a specific prompt or anything. I made it in 2017 though. These are vintage stickers though. I wish, I don't know if I have them anymore. They're like my favorite. They're so cute. I love using spirals in artwork, but this is just a black canvas. Excuse me. So now I have like a lot of art books and journals. This is probably the oldest art journal that I have. It's a faux leather. I got this at Walmart, I think, and this was just for fun. I don't know when I exactly started this. I think freshman year, so think this was also 2017, 2016. Wow, that's nuts. It doesn't feel like I was a freshman. But this is the first page is my favorite page. I got a lot of inspiration from like art journals online. I'm not gonna show you everything, there's just so much. Oh, this one was fun to do. This is the backing of Polaroids. So if you deconstruct a Polaroid, not older ones like 600 film, but like the newer Instax. Newer Instax ones, they have this kind of, so it was really cool and fun to make that. I'm super into poetry too, so this was a really fun piece to do. It's kind of after my mom, although my mom isn't blonde. She's naturally blonde, but she's a redhead or ginger. I was born ginger, and I dyed my hair once, and it will never be red again, apparently. I dyed it green, and then it grew back this. This was a very experimental piece. The cardboard and like the Sharpie kept like absorbing like the paint marker, which is really weird. This is my favorite piece I've ever done in my entire life. This right here. This is Audrey Hepburn's face, and then I have plants, succulents coming out of it. I love it. I love it. I wish that I had saved it a little bit better. Maybe not put it on this piece of paper, but it's still one of my favorite pieces that I've done. This was interesting to do. I started getting into like hodgepodging stuff, and I kind of ruined it, but I really like 3D textural elements. I never finished that piece. Just like deconstructing magazines and stuff. This was also a fun piece. I don't really like what I did right here, but I love that I matched up her hair with that rose and foliage. I think that looks awesome. Oh, so I was gonna do a really cool piece with the bubblegum, but I never did it. Just no motivation. It's a crate that I got and a cool flower. I don't think there's much left in this. Oh, so this is a page that I put on stuff when I was bored in art class and I didn't have I had art block. I just had eyeballs. I think that's the rest of it, so. But I worked on this probably up till sophomore year and then I just kind of stopped. I don't know why. I just kind of lost motivation for working in that one. Here is a watercolor notebook. This was for Inktober. Which I didn't normally do. Okay, so this was a really weird piece. I don't know if I've talked about this very briefly. I've had to stop doing some tarot card readings every once in a while because I get really weird dreams that I don't like. I want to categorize them as nightmares. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want it. This is supposed to be a relaxing video. It's very odd. So skip 30 seconds, okay? If you don't want to see a really it's not scary, just maybe a little unsettling, okay? But I see this when I have my dreams. So I don't know what it means. People have told me that it might be guides. I don't know. But this was also for Inktober. It's called Freeze. Did I not do? This was for sketchbook prompt. It was called free draw, so you could draw anything. But she said the word free draw, so I thought of cowboys drawing their guns. And then of course a sweet little frog. I think that's everything in this actually. This is a somewhat newer book. I got it in junior year, but I got 3. I don't know where the other 2 went. I probably just used them up and tossed them. Oh, this was a portrait I never finished. It definitely used some work. I put it on the wrong side of the paper so you see the texture. Color pencils don't like that. And then I did a statue study. I think this was also junior year. So last year. I'm happy with how it turned out, but it doesn't really look like the statue, the reference, but it looks cool. I did this with gouache, pen, watercolor, pencil, and Sharpie, I think. So kind of, you can see the pencil. Listen, I think that makes it look really cool. I think that's it though. Yes. I also take notes in these, so I don't show you guys that. Okay, that's that book. And then this is a sketchbook that a lot of people like. I was gifted this my sophomore year. It has watercolor pages in it, but it doesn't really feel like it's made for watercolor, to be honest. Put some glue on the back. It's beautiful fern on it. I've had this since sophomore year, but I just didn't use it because I felt like I would ruin it. I don't know if you guys ever get stuff like that. So I forced myself to start this past summer. So this is the first page, July 27th. And I'm trying to do more find my art style. I don't like this self-portrait. I've redone the self-portrait 6 times. But on it I said I have a new house. So this is when I first moved in. I lost 51 pounds. I have a job and I'm about to get my license. So it's a little update page. I went on a fun little road trip with my friends. And so I did a playlist. Black Lives Matter protests and things were happening, and I felt like I just kind of wanted to write down like how I wish that I feel like I could do more as somebody who's like white and things like that. But yeah, I was just, it's like literally that. I just wanted to be a really good white ally, you know what I mean? Then this is August, remote school. I'm down 56 pounds, so I lost 5 more pounds. My weight loss has really slowed down, unfortunately. But I also had a full moon in August and did a huge crystal cleanse. A cute little bug page, and my dad gave me a $2 bill, so I put it in here because it's from 1976. So this dollar bill is older than my mom, but my mom's really young. I was a high school baby. And then I started writing out my entire crystal collection, which I stopped doing because I give away a lot of my crystals and I get a lot of new ones. So like stuff on here I'd have to cross out probably. I did these gouache and watercolor sketches for art. I love how this turned out. I'm a little disappointed because it's supposed to be corn and I just didn't try that art, but it's still really cute. Oh, and then this was for a sketchbook to do inverted things. So this is what I did. This was in October. I was at 63 pounds then. So that's another 7 pounds down. That was my self-portrait. And then, oh, this was for a sketchbook. We had to pick a quote and then draw something on it. And I don't remember my quote, but my quote was like, between the moon and me, or whatever. Because I tend to talk to myself sometimes, like when I'm upset, to kind of talk through my issues. And yeah, that like really resonated with me. This is when, it says I have a date, so this is right before Christmas, so a little bit after, probably on my birthday. I finally came out to my mom, like officially, like my mom, I think knew, but we didn't really talk about it. And I'm graduating, and that means I had to really just say stuff. So I did a page where I just basically was like, I figured it out, and I had known. It's just, I finally felt confident about it, you know. Sorry, just my room. So this was for Christmas. I did everything that I got for Christmas. So I got, you know, like Minecraft. I got a binder. I got some boxers. I got a cute little Kirby plushie. I got actually another Kirby plushie too. I got some cologne and candy. Got some skincare stuff, and then I actually got my Blue Yeti mic for Christmas. It was a gift to myself, but still. And then this is a negative roll of film. Okay, this has been processed and everything. But yeah, that's all I have in this book. Got a lot to go, but I don't know. It's hard to also find motivation. But I'm really trying to like push myself to do more art. And then I've talked about this a little bit. I binded my own sketchbook. Oh no. And I haven't put a cover on it yet. I actually haven't decided if I'm gonna do a cover yet. But I've done a self-portrait. So this is actually my profile picture. I could not do the face. I tried really hard, and it's just like, it's a weird angle, so I stopped and just put some stickers. But I started this April 19th. That's when I finished binding it and started drawing. There's a picture I took in the summertime. This is also a really bad self-portrait. Again, I played a lot of Minecraft, so it's like armor from the game. This is when my mom's first started using my name Max, and she wrote a card, like gave me a card with my name on it. So I kept it because that's all I have in this one. That's like literally just 3 pages, but I just got this. So then I'm gonna show you some digital art, and then I'll show you some of the art pieces around my room, okay? So I bought this iPad for myself. Oh, this was just a stupid doodle I did last night. Let's see if it will focus for you. I don't know, I'm trying to work on my cartoon style, and it's a little rough. Let me turn down the brightness. So this is my most recent self-portrait. The lighting does not do it justice. This took forever to do. And this is not flipped, so my face looks... Here, I'll show you the original. Let me go to my photos to show you the original picture. That's the original picture. I don't know why that shows up so much better versus that. But, and then I did this. This is a rose. So I was asked to do so like when you're a senior, you graduate with like a flower and stuff like that. I was asked to draw ours for like this ceremony pamphlets. So I did this. It was super last minute, and I was like, don't know if I'll get that done. This is Venus Williams. I did a portrait for her. We were asked to do somebody from like a sport that we admire. So I did her. I also did Serena, but I can't find that. This is a portrait, not a portrait, but like a landscape picture of my pool that I lived at the house before. This is like a little floaty. I'm so bad with water, but I'm really happy how it turned out. My goal was to not use like bold lines, and I didn't do it. So let's see, do I have any other? Oh, and then so for one of my last projects, I had to do 2 self-portraits. So the first self-portrait I showed you, this one, and then I did a cartoon one because that was the project, and like it's more representational versus, you know, like no, it's more formalism than representational. I get those 2 flip-flopped, but it's like stuff that's important to me. So those are my guinea pigs. This is my tattoo that I have. That's an evil eye. I used to have an evil eye bracelet, but it just destroyed itself. I love snails. I used to have a pet snail, actually. This is a chrysanthemum. That's my like birthday flower. And then obviously crystals. And then that's a really bad cartoon self-portrait. And I got a bunch of reference pictures and stuff. Let's see. Let me go back to Procreate because I know I have more stuff. Oh my god, yeah. So we had to do again like another sketchbook, and it was like do a robot animal, and I was like, oh my gosh, just do a Tamagotchi. This was surprisingly really difficult, but my favorite thing is like I can move. Move them around. But yeah, that took a lot longer than I thought it would. Oh, and then here's the design mock-ups for my tattoo, because I designed my own tattoo. Like, drew it out, I guess. But yeah, that's basically all of like my digital art that I haven't shared with you guys. So let me get up and I will show you some of the pieces around my room. So this is a sketchbook piece I did. These are like really embarrassing doodles from like freshman year. Like all of my friends contributed to that page, but the prompt was like mysterious doorway or scary staircase. This is what I did. And then this is a gouache flower study painting. I really love this, and this fern. Isn't that gorgeous? But that's the only art pieces over here. This is a smaller piece I did. There really is just no meaning to it. I just thought it was cute. here are some snails I did. We did like a snail study. Well, no, I did a snail study. We had to pick something and draw 40 things of it in different media. So I chose snails. And then this is a piece I did for an art show. It's called Ocean Baggage. It's about pollution. And I was gonna do a side piece with it about the ice caps, but I never got it done. But okay guys, I'm so sorry it's dark. I'm in my guest room because this is where some of my bigger pieces are. This was a watercolor piece I did. It's completely ruined because again, I had a pet raccoon and he just demolished the rest of my tree. But it's okay. I love you very much, Reggie. But it's just a cool tree. And then this is a piece I did last year in junior year. So I do not have synesthesia, but I do have an overactive imagination. So when I listen to music, I often relate that to memories and things like that. And I was super into the band Glass Animals, and so I wanted to do a piece based on a couple of their songs. So this was the piece. And I was really mad because I had to censor it in this show because she is holding a cigarette. Like, you would not even notice. But they had no problem with this, like, alcohol bottle, but the cigarette was an issue. But yeah, that's a piece that I did last year. I did this, like, years ago. I don't remember when. I cut it out of a sketchbook, though. This I did, I think, 2 years ago. No meaning, just really cool, I thought. And that's really all the artwork that I've done, but I also wanted to show you some pictures of Reggie. He ruined this. He was so mad that I took his picture. But that is sweet little baby Reggie. He's out in the wild now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and it wasn't too shaky because I'm holding the camera. Thank you, Miss Kitty, for recommending me doing this video because I totally forgot